Hi guys, I am Nikki Hinkle, Diamond Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that has actually kind of been on my mind for a long time, and that is about failure and the fear of failure and the idea of failure being a bad thing. And I want to kind of encourage you guys to kind of look at failure in a different light and think about it as something that could be very, very, very beneficial for you and for your team to experience. Um, I really like to set goals for my team that are almost unattainable. Now, almost is that key word. I don't want to set them unattainable so that they do fail every single month, but I want to set the bar high. I want them to start thinking and dreaming in much bigger ways than they have before. I want to stretch their limits and I want to see them um, achieve something that they would have thought is unachievable. And I love to see it when they actually accomplish that. It is so sweet. But let me tell you, in order to accomplish that, they're going to fail once, twice, maybe even 3 times. And what I want to encourage y'all is to see this as a very good thing. Um, Failure is something that you learn from. It's a way to learn. I was stuck at Sapphire for a full year, and if I had not, I would not be the leader that I am today. I was on a roll of momentum, going straight for Diamond, and I could have, not hit that wall and went ahead and hit Diamond. And if I had, that would have been such a lack for me, honestly. Like I'm so thankful that that did not happen because I would not have learned the things I did. I would not have stretched myself the way I did. Without failure, we don't look for other answers. We don't try new things. We don't become creative, innovative. Innovation, it really comes from that. It comes from being vulnerable and putting yourself out there time and time and time again. And that is what, where, all of the good stuff happens when you are out there on the line. And I hear people say sometimes too, I don't want to say what my goal is because if I speak it and then I don't hit it, that's embarrassing. That's not what people want to do. People don't want to put themselves out there and speak something and then it not happen because then it looks like I didn't achieve what I set out to achieve. I must not be doing something correct. So I would love for us to kind of try to put aside this way of thinking and be very, bold and vulnerable in our goals. Put it out there, go ahead and say it. Let the world know what you're trying to achieve. And if you don't achieve it, you stand up and you tell them again. I wanted to I was kind of looking online at great people who've failed. And let me tell you, just about every great person has a failure story. I mean, I'm telling you, I challenge you to go find somebody who is insanely successful and show me that they have never failed. And I bet you will have a very, very difficult time finding someone that hasn't. Henry Ford, Ford Motor Company, he had 5 other companies before he hit his successful Ford company, 5 other companies that failed first. R.H. Macy, the same way, he had 7 different stores before he hit Macy's. Honda, he was turned down by Toyota Motor Corporation for a job after interviewing. Left him jobless for quite a while. Bill Gates, the list, Walt Disney. Walt Disney was told by a newspaper that he wasn't creative enough. Walt Disney. And so, the list goes on like this. There's Einstein, there's Socrates, there's Winston Churchill, Abraham Lincoln. All of these people, they have something very similar in common. They started off with a huge, huge goal in mind. They had a big dream, not just goal, a dream. Let's think of this as a dream and a vision. They had a big dream in mind, and they realized what it took to get to that big dream. And it takes failure. It does. And they failed and they got up, and they failed and they got up, and they failed and they got up, and they failed and they got up. And some of them, they failed hundreds of times before they reach that dream. And let me tell you, if you fall before you reach that dream, it is so much sweeter. It will make that victory so sweet to you. It does not make you less of a leader. It does not make you less of a person. It makes you a better person. It teaches you better leadership skills. It teaches you what it takes to actually sustain what you have. Anybody can accidentally fall into momentum. That doesn't make you an amazing leader. And that's going to be hard to sustain if you've never hit a wall or a hard time when it does happen, because it inevitably at some point will in this industry. When it does, if you've never went through it before, it's going to be challenging. But if you went through it to get to where you are, like, you're on solid ground. So I just want to encourage you guys, don't be afraid of failure. It can propel your business. It can get you to your ultimate dream. So keep your eyes on that dream, set big goals, and be vulnerable. Put yourself out there. Good luck, everybody.